G'day and welcome to this video of the lifestyle budget software. In this video I'm going to show you how the software works. Okay, so once we've got the software open, we can start with our expenses. Okay, and this is where we're going to go and put in all of our bills. Okay, and I was talking earlier about having your most recently paid bills. I hope you guys can see this, but the reason that we use the most recently paid bills is because the bills work in a cycle. You get say your phone bill every month, you get your car repayments every week, and your rent and things like that. So everything works in a cycle, and everything works in a historical cycle where your phone bill will come in pretty much the same amount every month. Okay, so that's why we use the most recently paid bills. Okay, so that way we can get the date and the approximate amount of how much the bill was worth. So let's jump in. We start on the expenses page. All you've got to simply do is, as you can see here, I've already entered a bunch of bills. Okay, we're just going to enter a few more, and we'll just start, say, with the home phone and internet. So you give it a name, and from there you just go down and you put in the bill amount. Now this one's $139.80, so I'm just going to put in 140 just to round it up. And it's due on a monthly basis, and the last time it was paid was, where are we there, March, May. So we just select the date. We've gone a bit too far, so we've got 24th. Okay, and that was the last time it was paid, and this comes in every month, every 30 days. So you simply tick the time that it comes in, timeline, and then you simply add bill. Okay, and that adds it to our expense list. We're going to throw in a few more. What we're going to do is we're going to put in some registration, vehicle registrations. Rego, what have we got here? Car reg 1, car registration 2. This normally comes in at about $920 a year, and that was last due or last paid in January. And we can simply click that as yearly and add bill. Okay, and from there we can add another one. We're going to put in credit card annual fee, and that comes in at $49 a year, and that was last September. Yearly and add bill. As you can see, it just keeps going. Allows you to enter as many expenses as you want. You might also want to put something in there. You know, you can put fuel, or rego, or food, whatever it might be. So we'll put in, say, a food budget, and we might say, well, that's $200 a week. And last time we purchased that would have been, where are we today? Losing count of where we are. Okay, so I'll put that in there. That's weekly, and that adds our bills. Okay, so you can see how simple it is to add the bills to the expenses area. And down the bottom of the page you've got bill totals. Now it gives you an idea. It says the daily totals of this is working at $125.12 a day, and yearly totals, it shows you a yearly total, how much you're spending on your expenses. Okay, so once you've entered all your expenses, you can simply go to the income tab, click on that, and from here you can add the amounts of income. So let's say we've got wage 1, and that is, say, $660, and that's, say, weekly. And say we've got a second income earner, and that wage might be, say, $1,200 fortnightly. You can also enter other types of income. You might get some type of government assistance or something like that. So we might just call, say, some assistance, and that might be $200 a fortnight. Okay. Once you've entered all your incomes, as you can see, it's very easy and simple to do. You can simply click calculate my income, and what this will do, it'll give you a daily total and a yearly total. Okay, and then from there it's as simple as go over to my budget, and where we have a budget buffer, that means that when one of these bills come in some cases a bill might come in at $140 and sometimes it might come in $150. So what we're doing there is we're just adding a bit of a cushion. Okay, so you can pick 5%, 10%, or 15% cushion. So we'll give this, say, a 10% cushion. And now we're going to work out when we want to deposit this money. So where we needed a bank account, okay, this bank account is going to be called the bill account. And that's where all our bill money goes. All the money for the expenses goes into that account. Okay, now when do we want to deposit that money? Well, that's totally up to the individual, the user. Okay, that can be weekly, fortnightly, or monthly. So we're just going to pick weekly at the moment. So every week we're going to deposit a certain amount of money into the bill account. And once that bill account has got its money in there, that will cover the bills. Okay, so we're going to pick weekly, and we're just going to simply press calculate budget. And what it's going to do, it's going to tell us what type of financial position we're in. It says you are in a good financial position. Simply press OK. What it does, it shows us our weekly income, and then it shows underneath that our weekly deposit amount, and then it shows a bill account balance needs to be, and then it also shows you how much money you've got left over each week. So from here, our bill account balance at this current date needs to be around $2,290, and next week we're going to deposit $966. Okay, and then each week we've got $393 left over. So what that does, it creates the bill account has got enough money to cover all of the expenses that we have entered. And so that way when the bill comes in, the next bill will come in a month's time, the money will be in that account ready to go. As long as you don't touch that account or use it for anything else apart from the expenses you've got input into the budget software, you'll always have the money available. No more late fees, no more bill stress. The money will always be there. And as I said, each week you'll be left with $393. So there won't be a week where you've got no money because you're trying to play catch up on bills. Each week you'll be left with a certain amount. Okay, so that's very simple and straightforward. You also get charts and things like that where you can see what your expenses are and how much income you've got coming in. There's also savings tips where you can get ideas on how to save money, and frequently asked questions if you've got any questions. Going back to the My Budget page, you've got software help, so if you need any help with the software, you can click on that. It'll take you to the website where there's more tutorial videos. Okay, now what happens if we don't have enough money to cover our expenses? So let's just say, for instance, we remove one from the income and we actually lower another income and we put it at $1,000. Okay, we simply calculate my income, we go back to my budget and calculate my budget. Still says we're in a good financial position. We've still got a few dollars left over. Excellent. So let's lower that again, and what we might do is we'll put this one here down to $500. We'll go back to my budget, calculate my budget, and then all of a sudden it comes up and says you need to cut down your expenses. Why is that? Okay, simply because we are not earning enough money to cover all the expenses we have. So as you can see down the bottom, warning, your income is less than your bills. So we're $50 short of covering our bills each year. Okay, our bill account balance still needs to be the same, our weekly deposit still needs to be the same, but our weekly income is only $910. Okay, and this is where you can actually work out exactly what financial position you are in. Okay, and this is where the savings tips come in handy. You'll be able to go to the savings tips and get ideas on how you can save money by reducing your bill costs. Okay, you can also go into the expenses area, and within there you'll see daily costs for each of your bills. Just be able to work out exactly how much bill it is costing you each day. Okay, and then total yearly costs. So say for instance we've got our power bill here. and it's costing $7.12 a day, how would you be able to possibly cut that down or reduce that? Same things like, let's say, credit card repayments. Are you able to reduce that any? Home, phone and internet, and things like that. What can you be able to reduce? Okay, so that's a quick run through of the lifestyle budget software. Click the button below and download it, give it a go, and hopefully this will help you get in control of your finances, and it'll be able to budget. And what happens is each day it updates, so these figures change, so your bill account balance will change each day as what you need. As for your expenses, for these ones here, the last due date, this in 1 week's time, this will refresh and start again, okay, and reload, and it'll adjust your bill account balance, okay, automatically. There's no connections to bank accounts or anything like that. It's a standalone software, so it's only on your PC and only you get to see it and use it. Okay, so I hope that helps you out, guys, understanding a bit more about having a stress-free bill environment and being in control of your bills and always being able to have the money there to pay for them. Okay, no more wasting money on late fees, or no more getting phone calls with debt collectors chasing you for money, things like that. Okay, no more worrying about getting things switched off and stuff like that. And that's what this software is all about. It's about making financial stability. So click the button below and give it a go. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video.